Welcome back to the channel, guys, and in this video we'll be doing a daily dividend stock portfolio update. If you do enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get straight on into this. So guys, if you're new to this series, I invested £105 in the almost daily dividends pie on Trading 212. This is the most popular pie on Trading 212, so I thought I'd invest in it and see how it is, if it's good, if it's bad, and so you guys can then decide whether you want to invest your hard-earned money in this pie. So let's take a look at my investment in this pie and see how it is done in the last week. As you can see, we're now down £1.76 or 1.68%. This is down when compared to last week. We'll pop on my Excel document for this pie and have a look at it compared to last week, but we're down now £1.76 or 1.68%. It actually was down even more in the last few days of last week. It was down around £2.26, but it seemed to recover in the first few days of trading this week. As you can see, the value of the pie now is £103.21, and as you can see, we invested £104.97. Although this says we invested £104.97p, we actually did invest a full £105, but 3p of that went to stamp duty, as some of the shares in this are UK shares. As you can see, the dividend income is still showing up as zero. This is a bit weird. I don't know why this is, but I haven't had any of my dividends come through into this dividend income in the pie, even though we have been paid some. So we have been paid some dividends this week, but let's take a quick overview of some of the holdings in this pie, and then we'll have a more detailed look at a few of the stocks. So as you can see, we have quite a few shares down now, some in the 18p range, and we have a few up shares here. We still have one share that hasn't changed much. Caterpillar is now up. What's good to see, it was up last week, but a few weeks ago it was down quite heavily. As you can see now, we've got quite a few shares in the 15 to 20p down range, and it is mostly red. Although we do have some shares that are massively up, like Prospect Capital, that's up 16%. That is down on last week. So you can see most of the pie is red at the moment. Let's now take a look at some of the individual shares to see how they've been doing. One of our biggest losers is Roper Technologies. We're down 11.9% or 25p down. You can see we've been hurt 6p by the FX impact and 19p by the stock going down. In the past week, we're down 4.17%, and in the past month, you can see this stock is down a massive 9.57%, nearly 10% down. If we look at the past day, it is actually up slightly, though it was down for most of the day, and then towards the end of the trading, it had this bit of a spike. Hopefully this stock can have a good week next week and go back up towards the positives. So AT&T is down. It's down about 1.9%. As you can see, I have £10 in AT&T. This is from another investment I have. It's not all just from that daily dividends pie. There is some other money in AT&T, but they were invested about the same time. So we are down both about 1.9%. So that means we are down very heavily from the FX impact, and we are also heavily down from the gain and loss of the actual share. As you can see, it was down 2% this week. It's down at $28. And if we look at last week, it was up in the $29 range. If we look at the 1 year, we can see that AT&T had a terrible 2020. They have recovered from their lows. You can see here in November 2020, they were down in the $26 range. Hopefully they can recover a little bit, but I don't think they'll get back up to their pre-pandemic highs, but hopefully they can get back up into the $30 range. AT&T continue to pay a good dividend, and that's why I've invested in it outside of my pie. So let's now take a look at some of the dividends we've got this week. Unlike last week, we actually got some dividends this week. We got 3 dividends paid on the 23rd and the 24th of Feb. They're from Stack Industrial, Procter & Gamble and Reality Income. They're each 1p, and you can see here, Reality Income paid an ordinary dividend of 20 cents per share, and because we have a lot less than one share, we got 1p. And again here, for Procter & Gamble, they paid 67 cents per share, and like again, we have less than one share, so we got 1p. And finally, with Stack Industrial, they paid 10 cents per share on the 24th, and we got once again 1p. Now let's take a look at my Excel spreadsheet for this stock portfolio and then end the video. As you can see, guys, we've now got the Excel spreadsheet for this almost daily dividend stock portfolio. We can see that this is last week up at the top and this week down below. Our lost shares last week were down £2.17, and this week they're down £3.67. Although our lost shares were down more this week, our gain shares actually went up. Our gain shares last week were £1.26, and our gain shares this week are £1.87. Hopefully our gain shares can continue to perform strong, and hopefully our lost lost shares will perform stronger next week and go down a little bit. As you can see, this week we've actually doubled our losses. Last week we were down only about 91 pence. This week we're down £1.80. Although we were down more this week, we got a few dividends this week. Although it's no good having losing shares that pay dividends. We got 3 pence in dividends this week, and hopefully we can get some more dividends next week and get up to that magic £1 amount. Our lost shares now are 31, so we had a few positive shares that went negative, and we're now down on 18 gain shares only. We've still got 1 share with no change, and hopefully we can get more shares from that lost stocks into the gain stock category. So guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy. Please like and subscribe if you did, and I hope to see you again on the channel soon. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Like a red tights in your degree. Lay down at night, my bed's not free. No, my bed's not free. Big